The fourth desire of Hindu tradition is moksha. Now, what is moksha? People think that means you die or you get snuffed out. No. The term in Jainism is, or in Buddhism is nirvana. That means you literally get snuffed out. Hinduism said, nope, you don't get snuffed out. It says moksha, end of delusion. That's what it literally means. Moha means delusion, kshaya means end. So he said the fourth aim of Hindu life is, you say, what is this, Mr. Lakhani? It's simply saying you have desires, you're trying to fulfill your desires, you had money, you fulfilled your desire, you wanted to get married to that beautiful woman and all that, and you had a lot of money and you wanted to go on holidays. Carry on, my friend. But then they say, don't you realize one thing? The first aim was to sort your human condition out. And in the process you realize that trying to fulfill desire is not such an easy thing, because when you fulfill one desire, two more arise. When you fulfill those two, four will arise. As youngsters, perhaps you don't realize how tricky this is. At youngsters, you feel only if I can go to Oxford and get that big job, that's it. I won't ask for anything else. You'll be surprised. Desires have a habit of multiplying. So when you want to sort out your human condition, you say something is going wrong here. I said that's the main aim, dharma, sorting your human condition out. And then you become mature. And you say something is wrong with this chasing after desires. I can't seem to put an end to them. And again, another thing you'll notice. Suppose, look, you see the queen, huh? She's got all the power, lives around around Eton College here. And she's got all the power, everybody bows down to her, calls her mom, and she's wearing this new diamond. And there are corgis snapping at her heel, and the butler serving her. And you think she must be euphoric all the time. Yeah, I'm so happy. Oh, look at her face. It's sad, absolutely flat. She's thinking, yeah, the corgi did a wee here. Oh, the butler didn't give me the right tea. It was not hot enough. And she's kind of mumbling. Look at her face. You think it's euphoric? Yeah, I got everything. I fulfill all my. You just flatten up. You get a plateau. You can't get any more fun out of life. However hard you see, this is called sussing out your human condition. Fulfilling desires to think I'm getting money and power and position means I've sorted. No, it just flattens out. There's no more fun coming out of it. So something is wrong. This is what is called moksha. Rising above desires, not bottling them up, but rising above it. Something that I'm to sort myself out. How can I overcome this thing that is stuck to me and I can't get over it? This is called moksha. So it's not a minor thing. What we started off as dharma, sorting your human condition out, at the end says, look, sort yourself out by saying these desires are a nuisance. They don't solve my problems. And I'm warning you, as you get older, you'll realize that every desire you had, maybe half of them are fulfilled. But the unfulfilled desires, the frustrated desires will create so much stress in your life. You say, oh, why should I? They're like a nuisance. And you need to rise above it. Don't bottle them up. Don't stop them. Don't snuff them out. Rise above it. That is called moksha. Moksha. It's very different from Buddhism. In fact, if I were to criticize Buddhism, I hope I don't do it next Sunday. The way they sort out the human problem of suffering is to get rid of this To get rid of the individual suffering, they get rid of the individual. So how can there be any suffering? There's no individual. Full stop. But this is not, according to me, this is not the right way. The right way is to rise above desires. Say, what is my real nature? Why do I chase after things? They're like shadowy things, and I keep chasing after them, clutching them, and I don't get anywhere. And that is becoming mature. This is the fourth aim of Hindu life. Now you can see it's well structured, well thought out, very sober, very realistic. And there's nobody can, if you're a rationalist, there is nothing, they might say, moksha, I don't believe in it, I'm just going to get snuffed out, you die, Mr. Lakhani, there's nothing more to it, all this nonsense. They can fight me like that, but apart from that, the idea of sorting yourself out, idea of creating wealth, idea of fulfilling legitimate desires is something that everybody can agree with. This is the beauty of this religion. It's very rational. If you understand it properly, it's very rational, well structured.